bam goes the dynamite.
Why? Just why? Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to Awkward Ding Dongs. My name is Quinton.
I am MJ.
And we're going to showcase our movie review. And today we're going to do the top grossing animated movie in the last few years. And that's Super Mario Brothers. I almost went with Super Smash Brothers. Yeah. Super Mario Brothers, starring Chris Pratt as the voice of Mario.
Jack Black as Bowser.
Charlie Day as the voice of Luigi.
And Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach.
Exactly. And, there's a few other people in it, but we're not going down the whole list. There's too many people.
There's actually a lot of good people in this.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people. No disrespect to them all, but we're trying to keep, a certain time limit with these videos. So with that being said, I love the nostalgia fact of it that they did. If you actually pay attention to the soundtrack, they actually did, all 80s music for the most part. They were doing, movies. I was like, yes, keep the tradition going. I love that. And they had, Donkey Kong and the Toad
and so Yoshi's. Fun. Oh my God, the Yoshis were so cute.
That made me mad.
Why?
Yoshi's the best character in the Mario series. Everyone loves it, and you get a glimpse of Yoshi.
But in all reality, if they're going based off the game, they kind of were a little bit. He doesn't come in until at least the second or third game anyway. And if you watch the second, because there's 2 post credits, not just 1.
Yeah.
In Mario, there is 2, so you have to literally wait forever. But in the second one, you see Yoshi, so obviously that's to build up that in the next movie Yoshi's gonna be a thing, but twist, it's not in the world that Mario took place in the first movie, it's going to be in, Brooklyn?
Yeah, they're supposed to be in Brooklyn, yeah.
So there you go, boom, they're gonna have a Yoshi running around Brooklyn and we're gonna be like, what the fuck? And he's gonna be, bitch, he's gonna be eating shit, it's gonna be great! We're gonna see, go.
But that's what it was you get a glimpse of the rainbow Yoshi's on Yoshi Island.
It was so cute!
They didn't really, I want him to hop on one and use it in at least one scene.
But that doesn't happen, like I said, at least until the second game.
Well,
so they're saying
they gave enough homage to the other for the first 3 games, which kudos to them. 100%.
I saw that when he was fighting Donkey Kong.
Yeah, which is how Mario came created.
God.
Was it Donkey Kong came out with Mario or Mario came out with Donkey Kong? But either way, one of them invented the other. I love that aspect of it. I love the Super Mario Brothers 2 game where you can play as Princess Peach and she just floated around and everything. And you can play as Toad. There was the Super Mario Kart.
You want to say Smash Brothers.
I do so bad.
I understand. They are in the game. You
are
exactly.
Correct. They are in the game as well as they were doing a lot of smashing during the movie.
So
they were fighting and everything. So I'm it keeps bumming, and it's also my favorite game. And they did Super Mario 3 when he turned into the raccoon. And so I'm oh my goodness, they did the raccoon. That's great.
Oh my God, when he became the cat, I was like, yes! That's my favorite one. That is my favorite one.
That was so great. Sorry, give me 1 second.
This motherfucker.
How else do you think I make it through these videos? Sorry.
Anyway, go on.
Anyway, but the nods to all the 80s nostalgia pop and everything, and even during the scenes with the cars of the Mario Kart and everything else, I'm this is kind of cool. And I will say it probably would be better to see in 3D. I saw it in regular, but I can see it in 3D.
I don't know why, but I didn't realize it was even showing in 3D. I went and saw it on $5 Tuesday, so I was just fuck, I don't give a fuck, it's $5.
Yeah.
Talking about that, don't forget, $5 Tuesdays at your local theater.
If it's available in your location.
Most places that I don't know if they
You're
are anymore.
assuming.
I don't know if they are anymore. I don't know.
That's what I said. If it's available, $5 Tuesdays, go check out all the cinemas you want. Do a matinee.
It's great.
Fun. Exactly.
Do shots of tequila. It's great.
Ooh.
Go in, see the movie. It's great. Trust you. That's how I saw Mario, actually. I took 2 shots of tequila, went in strong to see Mario. I only saw this movie once this time, not twice, so my memory is a little
different than
compared to normal when I'm yep, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Not this time,
When do you ever know what the fuck you're talking about?
Usually when it comes out my mouth.
I'm not gonna sit here and listen to these lies and fallacies with you. Anyway, moving on. So with the movie, like I said, the throwback to nostalgia, the plot was stupid, but it made sense. I mean, it's Mario.
Yeah.
The thing is, most of the time Mario's trying to save the princess. Now it's, I need to save Luigi, which kind of threw off the whole Mario storyline.
I thought it was kind of funny.
It was different.
I want to say they did that whole twist because of how the games are now. Legit, they've grown, legit throughout all of the games. Peach has grown so much.
Yeah, there's definitely
she does
some
legit, and
excuse me.
I like how she's pretty much from Brooklyn. And then I was like, yeah, they took me in because I was a pretty blonde with blue eyes.
It's not exactly what she said, but okay. But speaking
Coincidence? I think not.
but I will say though, with Princess Peach, which I didn't realize until they said it in the movie, I did not know until literally when I watched this movie that Princess Peach bangs are in shape of a heart.
Really?
Had never paid attention to it because I don't ever look at bangs other than Gale's from Scream because of how bad they were. But I never noticed that
Those
it was
fucking bangs. Oh my god. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
The funny thing about that is I couldn't stop. Every time she was on the screen from that moment on, I was like, it is shaped like a heart. And I'm literally watching it the whole time. Like, she's putting the helmet on, she takes it off, like, she's doing the fight scene. All I see is the heart-shaped fucking bangs.
I'm talking about you bringing up the heart. I love how they added Mario Kart into that shit. I
Yes.
was like, this is so great. And then the Rainbow Road, I was like, this is amazing. I love it. Like, oh god, could you imagine seeing that in 3D?
That's what. Did he not listen to anything just said literally?
I usually do.
Rewind it 2 minutes ago. Like, not even.
Anyway.
This is why I drink. See, now y'all get it. But
ADD, remember?
Yeah. Tell me about it. But yes, if you watch it in 3D during the Rainbow Road, especially the kart scene, because there's a couple of POV scenes in there where like you are Mario and like you see his hands up, like it's for a split second, but it's one of those things like if you watch it in 3D, you're gonna be like, especially if you're high and watching it on 3D too.
Recommend.
No.
You're the one that said it, not me.
I didn't say I recommend it.
I mean, I do. It helps a lot.
The facts and opinions of MJ is not a reflection of the rest of us here at Awkward Ding Dongs.
There's so many. But anyway,
there's
back to the movie. Let's do it. Bang.
Yeah, I like the way they kind of went with it. It was cheesy. It was Mario, but I hate the way they made Princess Peach like she's the Beyonce of this. So she's the star of the movie. It's all about her. Like she's going into battle and people are following her, and Bowser wants to marry her, and all. So I'm like, that's not Princess Peach at all. She's the damsel in distress, the innocent one, the cute one. Like even in like the game,
Times are changing.
It's that damn Pound Me 2 movement that took place. That's what that is.
I guess. I ain't gonna lie though, for the longest time, and I don't know why this never clicked, but I didn't realize that they were actually plumbers. I didn't until I watched this movie. I mean, I played the games, but like literally when the games came out, or I shouldn't say when the games came out. When I played the games, I was literally like 6, 7, almost 5 years old. So like legit, I wasn't playing for the story, realize what was happening. I was just trying not to die by falling into the water.
That's fair.
That's all.
But as you got older, did you not realize they were always going down pipes?
Oh no, like I said, I stopped playing like pretty much around when I was 7 or whatever.
That's when you
and then all the trauma happened. Yeah.
That's why all the more reason you should play Mario, because it will help alleviate trauma. And
I did play Donkey Kong though on Nintendo 64. That was amazing.
Because you got to throw things at people and smash things.
You got to play as him, Diddy, the girl one, and you had to like go around to all these islands.
Yeah,
that was cool. Anyway, yes, back to the movie.
But speaking of going around to little islands, so that was pretty cool. Like, so there was a nod to Super Mario Bros. 3, where if there was little islands on the map that you would go to, and they have different missions and all stuff. So I love the nod to that because they had the big little Lego maps that popped up, which also Mario Lego or Lego Mario, whatever it was called. Bowser, who. Kudos to Jack Black.
Oh my god!
For making
that whole
Bowser
music video
cool.
is just genius about Peaches. By the end of the movie, I was singing it. I was obsessed. He was great as Bowser. I'm not gonna lie,
and I'm not a fan of Jack Black by any means, but for some reason,
I did not give a fuck about him.
Him as Bowser, I was like, he might be my second favorite cartoon villain.
Great.
Like Ursula's number 1 still, and then Scar's number 2. But he might be creeping up there with Bowser, like the way, because I can literally.
The way he delivered Bowser was really great. Like, I literally felt like, oh my god, this could be the way Bowser is in the game, besides just, raging dragon pretty much.
Right.
Or is he a turtle? I really don't know what Bowser is.
He's a turtle, because there was a
breathes
line
fire,
that he
right?
says that, yes, he's a turtle that breathes fire.
Fire.
Like an evil turtle,
Okay, because that's what I always was confused about that. Like, is he a dragon? Is he a turtle? Is he both?
Yeah,
but
a mixture of both.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, legit, throughout all the games, we don't get really any definitions or, like, how Bowser would be. We just know that he's evil and he's always trying to get Peach.
Yeah.
That's all we know.
Or Peach is locked up in the castle.
And we have to go to Bowser's castle.
Speaking of which, I love
his castle was a floating island. I know, it was amazing. Anyway, go on.
Yes, castle was a floating island. But again, that's a nod back to the game. But also, you've played Smash Brothers with me, like Super Smash. It's actually
not with you, but I've played.
We literally played on the projector, hon.
We didn't play Smash.
We did.
When?
And we invited someone else to play with us, and they didn't want to.
that's right. That was his switch that I lost when I was drunk. I remember.
Anyhow, but yeah, like, so there's a level called Luigi's Lair, and that's actually what it is. It's the scene where Luigi's like.
Is that like Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion. Sorry, not Luigi's Lair. But yeah, like they literally like made that one of the scenes in the movie, but it's also in the game.
Oh,
so
shit,
it's
see, I
actually
didn't play that. I didn't play that. I don't know.
Yeah, like Smash, like if you like, I don't know why, but Smash Bros is my favorite, so that's why I didn't even bother to look at who the cast was gonna be. I watched the bad one from the '80s. I watched this one, and I didn't know that was Chris Pratt. I didn't know it was Jack Black. I didn't want to know anything about
that
it.
came out in the in '90.
Like late
93.
'80s, early '90s with John Leguizamo, who I'll get to him in a second.
Yeah, that came out in '93, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds about right. No, it was before then. Yeah, I'll look it up.
But anyway, go on, yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't look at any characters who was voicing who.
Wait, when did Jurassic Park come out?
That was '93.
Because it came out literally the same year as Jurassic Park.
The John Leguizamo Mario?
Yeah, the live action Mario, the weird one.
The weird one. No, you can say it was bad. No one liked it.
No, I actually like it a lot. I did. I saw it when I was 4.
Yep, 93. So it was 1993.
Told you.
I thought it was early. Like, it was so bad.
That's when you said the 80s. I was like, no.
I thought it was late 80s.
Because Yoshi literally looks like a Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. That's the only reason why I was like, wait, duh. It came out the same year as Jurassic Park.
yeah. Because I thought he was more of like a Land Before Time or Never Ending Story. Never Ending Story.
That was good.
That's a good movie.
I'm surprised they haven't rebooted that yet.
Because I feel like you can't.
It's been forever though, like literally.
Yeah, like Never Ending Story.
Anyway, back to the story.
Oh yeah, I feel like that. Anyhow, what were we talking about? That's what it's called. A.D.D.
Luigi's Mansion.
Yes. Oh yeah. So Luigi's Mansion. There was a nod to that, and it's from the game. Like there were so many things that they did from the game and did it right. Not just making it from the game, but also doing a good job with it that I really appreciated and got a kick out of. Honestly.
See, I didn't play the game, so I didn't know something like that. But that's cool. I love that for you. I love that happened. That was
You played
experience.
Smash Brothers in the first Super Mario
You
Brothers.
think I know what the fucking background is from? No, I just know I have to
Well,
try
not
and
even
not
the
die being Pikachu. That's all I know.
That's right. You're
That is
5.
all I know.
Pikachu's not even in the movie.
You said Smash Bros.
I know, but you can at least go with
So-
a character that was in the movie.
But I never play as any character from the movie because they all suck.
Mario's so good.
I don't know. I like my Pokemon, so I always go to my Pokemon.
And don't you always like die?
So.
Go with what you know.
Oh my god, talking about bringing up skipping a whole bunch of steps. Favorite character was my favorite little blue dude. What the fuck was his name?
Oh, the little
He
light
was
that
the
was...
star, the depressing one, like there's
I literally, as I'm watching this movie, so we didn't watch it together, we watched it like, I'm watching this movie, and I'm thinking of you every time it popped on screen. Oh, there's nothing that's gonna make you happy other than the end.
the person-
and the darkness is gonna be... I was like, oh my god,
the
why is this
person
in
that
there?
I went to see this movie with, when that little blue dude came on too, they were like, why do I feel like I'm watching you? And I'm just like, oh my
That's
god, it's
straight.
that.
You were
But
so
I'm
depressing and
sorry.
sad. I was like,
You know,
God.
I suffer from severe depression. It just comes
Oh,
out. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
And then he does it with a smile. That's what makes it so bad. It's like, it's all gonna be over
Oh,
soon.
my favorite
It's
part was when
fine.
they're
I'm
about
like,
to die, and then they're starting to go, and he's like, boo.
I know.
Oh god, it was my favorite.
A disclaimer for those that are suffering from mental issues or feel like they need to talk to someone, please
Reach out.
and
It's
reach
never
out to
too
someone.
late. Never too late at all.
Yes. But with that, it's like that little blue thing was stupidly annoying, entertaining, and kind of I was like, why is it so depressing? But yet I'm finding it so hilarious at the same time. It was so bad. And then Luigi, which I don't know why, but I was never a Luigi fan playing the game or watching or anything. But I honestly got a kick out of watching Luigi every time he was on screen. Like, he entertained me every time.
Luigi, he was just such a scaredy cat.
He was, and then he finds his inner strength. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. And especially when they get the little superstar and everything, it was like, look at Luigi go. Okay. It was so cool. It was fun.
Lumali? I believe I'm pronouncing it right. This little blue guy. Sorry, I wanted to say its name because it's literally my favorite character out of this whole movie. His name is Lumali. And yes, he is from Rosalina, who I guess is going to appear in the next movie, who I think she's a moon princess.
Well, I think isn't it also wasn't that in a Pokemon or some type of Nintendo, Disney, something?
Nothing I can recall now.
Like, I've seen the character before. I think it's in the game. I mean, if you guys know, put it down in the comments down below. I know I've seen it somewhere, and patience actually to just go do a deep dive. I'm about to get dragged in the comments by every Comic Con event.
Probably, I could see that.
But hey, you know, I know not because I ask not. So
Oh my
tell
god.
me.
Also, I'm sorry, I have two favorite characters. Because why do they make Spike so fucking hot?
Which one's Spike?
He's the one that's making fun of them at the beginning of the video. He's eating the food or whatever.
Oh, of course that's what you're thirsty.
God, no, literally, he came on and I was like, who? And then he was like, they showed Spike and I was like, this scrawny, skinny-ass, scaring, troll-looking goblin guy is now a sexy daddy with a mustache. And I'm just like, hey, you're a cartoon, but my name's MJ.
Before you get any more turned on by a cartoon character, let's go ahead and rate this movie, please, and thank you.
I'm just saying that's all it was.
On our ding and dong scale, and please get the dong out of your mind, what would you rate this movie? So what would you rate this movie?
It's a ding.
So it's a ding.
It's a big ding.
It's a big ding.
Yes.
You're not talking about Spike.
No, it's a big ding. Spike made it a big ding.
Is it Spike alone that made it a big ding?
It was, yes. Spike and then what's his face? Lumily because they're like he's like time like hope is an illusion.
I just want darkness so I can be happy. Like, oh god, so depressing. But for me,
Finally mercy.
I'm gonna have to do this one like I did before, where it's a dong as a movie as a whole, but for me it's a ding for the nostalgia. So there was a few times where I popped and I enjoyed the nostalgia. But for the movie, it was so all over the place, and yes, I know I don't like cartoon movies.
I think that's why I liked it with my fucking ADHD ass, is because it kept making, like, I had no time to actually think, because it kept jumping, so I was like, oh, and then every time it jumped, it was something from the game, so my brain literally went like, oh, I remember that, so I didn't even have the time to think of actually how,
I think that's one, because as I started...
This is why I normally see movies twice, not just once, and I only saw it once this time.
So it was a dong for me, ding for him. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you want us to review next down in the comments down below. And before you drag me with not knowing who poopy people are, just know that sometimes in life I don't know everything.
And never forget, in an insane world, the sane are who are crazy.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And I'm not anyway. Thank you again for watching. Tune in next time for Awkward Ding Dongs. I've been Quinton, he's been MJ, and we'll see you on the next one.